Thank you, Darryl, for joining us today. You are the Marketing Director for Nippon Paper International, of which it's part of the Nippon Paper Industries Group. Before we start with our interview proper, could you share a little bit more about you?
Thank you, Ian, for the invitation. I've worked in this company for 20 years as a trader for printing and writing paper. Gradually, I moved into industrial paper, trading in specialty paper for packaging. Today, I'm involved in marketing of companies' healthcare products.
Could you share with us a little bit more about the Nippon Paper Industries Group as a whole? What do you do? What are your visions and your goals?
Nippon Paper Group basically produces paper, all grades, and with the development in digital technology, we saw a change in consumer behavior, resulting in a drop in demand for writing paper. So currently, there's an ongoing effort to transform the business structure,
Right.
looking into development of alternate business like healthcare products.
The business is also big on sustainability. Could you share with us a little bit more?
Nippon Paper Group is a member of United Nations Global Compact. In 2015, United Nations agreed on 17 sustainable goals for improving worldwide conditions by 2030. Our company slogan is "Shaping the Future with Papers." It leads to the realization of a sustainable society covering social issues represented in Sustainable Development Goals.
So you talked a little bit about the disruption that you've identified, and you identified the space of healthcare to which you want to move into.
Yes.
It is not a case where you're moving in without any prior experience, because you're using the knowledge and the know-how that you have gained already to move into this space. For the purpose of sharing, could you talk a little bit more about a healthcare product to which you are interested?
Collaborating with Tokyo University, we developed cellulose nanofibers. These cellulose nanofibers are basically coated with silver ions to limit the growth of bacteria as well as giving a deodorant effect. We are the world's first company to use this technology in the production of our active adult diapers.
Right, to which we have a few here on
that's right,
display.
yes.
We understand that the technology that goes behind it actually took a lot of work.
Yes.
A lot of development.
That's right.
Could you share a little bit more about why it is so beneficial for potential users?
You see, feedbacks from doctors, nurses, as well as caregivers that diapers are expensive. So the Japanese came up with a new concept of combining the pads into the diapers as a cost-saving measures. Because as you know, in Japan, cost of living is very expensive. We want to introduce this new concept as a target for Sustainable Development Goals for better living. We believe a strong educational effort is required to promote this new concept to people involved in palliative care, influencing and shaping users' behavior to adapt the new concept of active adult diaper usage.
It's really interesting what you're trying to do, but we also understand that the technology behind the diaper plays a big role in the USPs, apart from the fact that it can be combined together with a traditional diaper. You talked about the nano
Yes.
paper sheets to which is coated with silver ion.
Yes.
The smell issue is a big thing you're looking to address. Could you share a little bit more?
The cellulose nanofibers is actually basically from wood pulp, and what we do is we break it up into many fibers to give you more surface area so that you can do the coating of the silver ion to give you enough dosage to inhibit the growth of the bacteria, and that also gives you the deodorant effect.
Right.
Because any active adults that wear the diapers has a problem with smell.
Yes.
And they become antisocial and refuse to participate in family affairs, going out with friends, and these diapers actually helps in terms of preventing the smell from coming out and giving them a more active lifestyle.
Right. So not only is it addresses the issue of smell, it addresses the issue of cost, because you essentially are able to include it within the diaper.
Yes, because the pads are basically less expensive than the diapers itself.
Exactly. And there's also the element of size, because we understand that because of the technology that you've put into it, the diaper ends up to be really, really thin. Could you share with us a little bit more?
If you use a normal fiber pulp, in order to give you the dosage for antibacterial effect and deodorant, you have to increase the amount of the fibers.
Yes.
So that make it very thick. So with cellulose nanofibers, you basically break down a single fiber into many more fibers, giving you more surface area, and that gives you a thinner diapers itself.
Right. So we talked earlier about how you've used technology transfer from your experience in the paper space to transfer into this area. And this is one of the clear examples.
That's right.
Well, we think what you're trying to do is really important within the elderly space, yes, because being able to go out confidently and not being worried about the stigma of smell, yes, discomfort is so vital, because the years you have remaining will be quality years as opposed to living in fear.
That's right.
And being stuck at
You're
home.
absolutely correct.
So we stand firmly behind what you're trying to do, and it's our pleasure to be able to meet you today for you to share a little bit more about the product that you have on display. And we look forward to listening more about it during the CaREhab conference in February this year.
You will. We will go into more technical issues and further explanation on this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure to have you here today.
Same here. It's my pleasure. Thanks.
Thank you.